Hello, Pisces, and welcome. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul guidance coach who helps sensitive, self-reflective souls choose maximum growth inside and out. I have an intuitive message for you about your spiritual journey today, and let's get started. This is an inside-out reading where we look at the inner world and its reaction or relationship to your outer world. So let me just ask how we're drawing the cards. Okay, right to left. Right. A lot of energy and power going on in here. Okay, so Pisces, it looks like you've been given a little bit of a breathing space, this Four of Cups interacting with these other cards. There's a little bit of a breathing space in the outside world to give you the space and momentum you need to start building around this new start. Now I know this Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands is in the outside, but I am feeling these three cards kind of going into one. All right, let's look at what's going on the inside here. We've got the Eight of Wands going into the Chironus or Saronus. So this is really interesting. This is kind of, this is going to get a little bit out there, Pisces, but what I feel is that you have set something in motion with our Eight of Wands here. You have set something in motion and it has hit something that is much bigger than what you thought it was going to be. Kind of like that, I guess it might be a biblical story, but some kind of story where there's a fisherman and he thinks he's casting his nets or whatever to catch little fish. And one time he casts something and all of a sudden he pulls up a whale or he pulls up a shark. It's something bigger than what you initially thought it was going to be. And some of that bigness is a little bit scary. With this card here, we get that sense of raw energy, raw creative energy that is sometimes very difficult to control, like a forest fire or a lightning storm. But at the same time, it's like breathtaking in the awe that inspires, just that raw power. So you've got actually a connection to that raw power in what you have been putting out, what you've been saying, okay, I want this to happen. I'm setting this in motion. It touches this raw power and it wants to come back to you very strongly. But at the same time, there's a little bit of like, oh my God, can I actually handle all of that power? Can I handle that responsibility? Can I handle all of this energy coming back at me? So then we have our Ace of Wands, which is our outside, actually. So our outside are these two, which is a little bit, it's kind of funny. We have this card that's a little bit checked out, and we have this card that's all about that divine spark, getting things started, feeling inspired, feeling your passion ignite. So a lot of that starting. So it sounds, feels like what has happened is you have put something out into motion, in motion that you want to have manifested. It hits something bigger, so it's coming back to you much bigger than you think. But in the outside world, it looks like there's just a little part of it coming back to you, like that there's just a little start. You're seeing a hint of it. And I want to say, Pisces, that you're keeping it cool. You're not letting on, that you know that this could turn into something bigger. You know that this could turn into something really huge and really deep and really powerful, but you're kind of keeping mum about it. You're not letting on that this is starting. You're kind of pretending like, oh yeah, this is just the first start. I'm just going to kind of play it cool here. All right, I'm being told to draw another card, so let's look at that. All right, we've got Five of Pentacles. What is the message with the Five of Pentacles here? All right, I'm getting the words building slowly. So although on the inside you see and feel this potential for something so much bigger than what you had originally thought, I'm just going to leave it. The Ace of Wands is telling you that we're just at the beginning in the outside world, that you're just starting to see the daffodils come up. You're just starting to see the one step at a time come into your world. This Five of Pentacles is reminding you to take it slow and to build one thing at a time. I also want to say it's showing up as an obstacle, that there's a place you want to go, that you're trying to get it to the next stage, you're trying to get to the next level of something, and this Five of Pentacles is representing like just a sticking point where things are not flowing as you feel they should. Is there anything else you want to tell us about this? Okay, let's say and relate it back to here. This little obstacle or stumbling block is actually for you, Pisces. It's to give you a little bit of time, to buy you the time to master this big energy, this big raw force that's there for you. So yeah, it's really that simple, that you're given this space to kind of figure out how to drive the car, because you maybe thought you were driving a tricycle and then you have this huge car that arrives in your driveway. So it's that idea. So don't get too upset or hung up about it, because really this block in the road is for you. All right, Pisces. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I always love doing these readings for you. I would invite you to check out my website, soulguidancewithadriana.com. I'm currently offering one-on-one private intuitive readings over Zoom, and I also have virtual coaching sessions available. So I look forward to seeing you here next week, and have a good one.